tonight, still looking for two bank robbery suspects who got away this morning. But one of their accomplices was killed in a police shootout, and a police officer was wounded. Tonight, as they were combing the neighborhood, police reported that two of their vehicles, a van and a cruiser, were fired on. 3 people have been taken in for questioning. Police say this shooting is not related to this morning's incident, but that's all they're saying right now. Nobody was injured tonight. This morning on Babcock Street in Providence, it was a different story, though. A bank robbery gone bad. A suspect grabs a cop, pulls a gun to his throat, and threatens to kill him. Then he himself is gunned down by police. News Center 12's Frank Kleins was the only TV photographer around to capture the drama on tape. You may find the footage you're about to see disturbing, but this is what happened this morning in Washington Park.
That is going to happen once that they have been in the disregard that they do not have anybody.
The drama began here, the Washington Park branch of the Fleet National Bank on Broad Street. Just after 9 a.m., 3 men walked in, at least one of them armed with a shotgun. Customers were held at bay as one of them filled a sack with cash, $9,000, and then they fled.
I was going into the bank. I was going over there, and this guy come tearing out with a black, I didn't see his face, he had a short gray coat on and a black bag. He could tear, and he tore down the alley.
They escaped in a BMW. But when they got to the edge of Roger Williams Park, the driver lost control of the car and they smashed into this tree. Then they fled on foot. Moments later, one of the suspects, 40-year-old John Hicks of Waltham, Massachusetts, surprised and captured Officer Osvaldo Castillo in a driveway on Babcock Street.
Mr. Hicks expounded several sentences of profanity directed toward the police officers in general, coupled with mixed adjectives as to what his position was, that he was dead anyway, and he was going to kill the policeman, and was continually urged to drop his gun by our uniformed captain.
Mancuso says the police fired first and that Hicks did fire his gun once. Officer Castillo was hit in the hand, perhaps by a police bullet. He was taken to Rhode Island Hospital. The suspect was dead at the scene. Police conducted a door-to-door search for the other two, but came up with nothing.
There's always that possibility that there is somebody who is either hiding them or he's taking a family hostage. We're dealing with that possibility. I've talked to Lieutenant McCartney, and I told him that we might have to use the SWAT team if this situation developed. We don't know at this time.
And as I said before, the search is still on at this hour, but police are beginning to think the suspects may have gotten away for now.
And Providence police are also continuing their search for a man who allegedly made off with about $2,500 cash at the First Bank and Trust on Washington Street just hours after the Fleet robbery and shooting. Police say the robber handed a teller a note demanding money. The teller turned the cash over, and then the man fled from the scene. Police say he never pulled a gun. The car he escaped in was found less than a half a mile away with a handgun inside. Police say the suspect may also be responsible